Hello, my name is Victoria Tiscarino, and today I'm going to be modeling addition and subtraction using base 10 blocks. So I'd like to start off with the numbers 215 plus 153. Okay. Alright, my students would need to know how many blocks to get to model this example. So we would obviously pick 2 of the hundreds to model 215. Then we would need 1/10 because 15 has 1/10 in it. 110 in it, sorry. And then we would need 5 ones. This is 4. And 5. We would then need to model the 153. So we would need 100. This is 3 tens, 4 tens, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The number is 153, so we would need 5 tens. 3, 4, and 5. Okay? And we would need 3 ones. Okay? So now my students would practice adding them together in order to get the answer. Okay? So we would do 5 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Be 8. Okay, so I'd write 8 on my board. And then we would have 1 plus 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you write the number 6. And then we do 2 plus what? 200s plus 100s would be 3. So our answer would be 368. So this seems fairly easy. You just combine them all together. Now we're going to try subtraction using the same numbers. 215 minus 153. Okay. So we need the same blocks again. 215 minus 153. Okay. So the difference is that with subtraction, we're going to match them up in order to cancel them out to figure out the difference between 215 minus 153. So we'll do these two go together. They make a pair, 5 and 3. So one pair cancels out. We'll find another pair, cancels out. We'll have another pair that cancels out. And we are left with 2. So our remainder is 2. Okay. Move on to the tens. We have 1 minus 5. So what do? Well, we want to be able to cancel them out, but we don't have enough of the 215. So what do? We can break down this 100 and break it down into just the tens blocks. Okay. So now we have 10 tens plus this 110 makes 11. So we have 11 tens. Okay. We'll have 11 tens minus the 5 tens. Okay. So we'll need to group them up just like we did the ones. So here's one pair. Here's another pair. And they cancel out. We no longer need them. Those cancel out. This one cancels out. And we have one left. So we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 tens. Now, we only have one 100 and another one 100. So they would also cancel out. So we are left with 6 tens and 2 ones. And our answer would be 62. Okay? Now, we'll move on to decimals. I'm going to use the number 3 and 42 hundredths minus 1 and 25 hundredths. Okay, so we would need 3 wholes. We have 2. So 3 wholes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm grouping them because 10 tenths makes 100, which is also a whole because we're using decimals. So 3 wholes for 3 and 42 hundredths, and we need 4 1/10 and 2 1 of 100ths. Okay. We then need 1 whole for 1 and 25 hundredths. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 1, and then we need 2 of the 1/10 and 5 of the 1/100. Okay, so we are adding. Hope I said adding a minute ago. So we are adding them together. So we would add 2 and 5 makes 7. So 7. 4 and 2/10, and 4 and 1 of 2/10 makes, saying that wrong, 4 and 2 of these 1/10 makes 6. Can't forget our decimal point. And then 3 plus 1 whole is 4. So our answer is now 4 and 67 hundredths. Okay, we'll move on to subtraction. We're going to be using the same numbers. So we'll do 3 and 42 hundredths minus 1 and 25 hundredths. So let's set these up again, and we have 3 wholes and 4 tenths, 4 of the 1/10. So it gets me confused. And 2 of the 1/100. 1 of 100. Yes, okay. Now, we need 1 whole and 2 for 1 and 25 hundredths. And 5 of the 100. Okay, so now we are going to subtract them. All right, but we have a problem already. 2 minus 5. We cannot take away 5 from 2. So we can pair up 2 of them, but that wouldn't work because what would happen to the rest of them? So we would need to break down 1 of the tenths. Okay, so instead of having this long block, we would get 10 small ones because we are exchanging this long block for 10 of the 1/100ths. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.